really great to see you all in here, and we'd love to see everyone in here, and kindly put your cameras on if applicable, of course. Okay, so I would love to know you now by talking person, whatever. So I would love to go one by one, asking for your names and for just a quick introduction about yourselves. Your name, I would say, what do you guys do and where are you from, especially where you're from, and just please keep it as you can for the sake of time, of course. All right, so let me start first with, I'm gonna go with the list here. Mr. Yeah, Miss El Limaki. Yes. Please unmute your mic and just start introducing yourself.
Thank you so much. This is Simon Lemeki. I'm from Lesotho, in the southern part of Africa. I'm a statistician, stroke researcher, data analyst. I'm also an aspiring farmer. I work for a Lesotho Enterprise Development Corporation. It's a government parastatal where the main mandate is to promote entrepreneurship within the youth of Basotho. I'm also individually doing mentorship for young boys, giving them life skills. That is me in short. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lemek, and I hope I have pronounced your name correct. I apologize if I did not. Again, thank you so much for introducing yourself.
Better than
perfect. Yeah, okay, awesome. That was a very good short description. Thank you so much. Everyone stick to that. All right, thank you so much and welcome with us. And we're so looking forward to have you with us and to see how your the great work that you're gonna bring to our edition this year. Of course, thank you so much again. Miss Aja, I think Miss Aja Sira Turai. Aja Sira Turai. Please, the floor is yours.
Yeah, it's Ture.
Yeah, sorry for that.
Hello, everyone.
Sorry if I mispronounced any of your names. Please, the floor is yours.
Yeah, it's okay. Thank you. My name is Aja from the Gambia, West Africa. So I am a student, a university student, and an entrepreneur as well. And I work at a civil society organization here in my country. It's an anti-corruption organization which works around promoting transparency and accountability in the public sector. So, and I am a researcher as well, and a marketing consultant too. So yeah, that is a brief introduction about me. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I really do appreciate your that. I would love really to see your coming work. I'm so excited for it. So glad to have you among us again. Thank you so much. Okay, next is gonna be Athok Margaret. I love that name. Athok Margaret. Yes, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. Please, the floor is yours. Athok Margaret. Are you here? Okay, so if you didn't, or no, I'm gonna go back to you later. David F. Shombo. David, are you here? Yes.
Hi everyone, I'm happy to be here. My name is David Fornoshombe. I am a political scientist from Namibia. I'm also a global shaper and currently regional treasurer for Commerce Regional Youth Forum. Yeah, my interest is actually in international relations, economics, and youth empowerment. I'm really happy to be here, and I would like to be a contributor to the development of Africa and also achievement of plans like Agenda 2063 and African Free Trade Agreement. Thank you very much, guys. I'm honored, I'm very happy, and I can't wait to learn and engage with every one of you here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, David, and so glad to have you with us again one more time. And we're so looking forward again to see your next, I would say, the future work that you're going to bring to us. Really, so looking forward to everyone. Thanks again, David. Yeah, I know Justin. Yes, I know Justin.
Hello, everyone. I am Aino Justin from the northern part of Tanzania, and I am excited to meet you all online. I work as a mentor for young girls in secondary schools, but I'm also the founder of an initiative called Help Them Write, which is trying to help building a culture of reading and writing among Tanzanian children and youth. So that's me, basically.
Oh, this is so great. I really love what you're doing. That's amazing, really. It's so excited to have you with us, really. I hope we can help somehow with that as well. Thank you so much for being part of this. Again, appreciate it. Okay, so let's get to the next ambassador. I have Justin, and then like Galaxy A10s. Oh, I'm so excited to know who's behind that.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hello. My name is Temanhlane Masuku, by the way. I'm from the Kingdom of Eswatini.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm currently doing a project with Atlas. Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Hello.
Hello.
Carry on. Yes.
Can you hear
Hello.
me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay.
Please,
My name is Temanhlane Masuku from the Kingdom of Eswatini. I am currently doing a project with Atlas for Development, collaborating with Peace First in youth empowerment and tackling food security issues in the country. That's all I can say.
Mhm. Yeah, thank you so much. By the way, I really do wish you the best with that, because I did have collaboration with Atlas for Development and Peace First for my project for gender equality, and it was a very beautiful experience. So really do wish you the best with that as well, because it was a very beautiful one. Wish it's gonna go the same for you as well. Please just rename yourself so that we can know you. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Just like, yeah, okay, perfect. Thank you so much, and wish you the best. So glad to have you with us again.
Thank you. Thank you.
Of course, my pleasure. Yeah, so next. Yes, Koju Maligbi Ayed. Okay, that's a hard name. Koju Maligbi, are you here? Yes. The floor is yours.
Hello.
Koju. Yes, we can hear you.
Hello, everybody.
Where are you from? Yes,
My
we can
name
hear you.
is
Carry on, please.
Aijenu Kojo Maligbe. My name is Aijenu Kojo Maligbe. I'm a diplomat from Togo.
Yes. Nice. Good to have you with us. What do you do, Kojo?
Yes, I'm a diplomat come from Togo.
Anyone who's not hearing it?
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you now. You said you're from Togo, yeah? Right?
Yeah, I speak French.
Okay, so you're Francophone. Yeah, we actually do speak here English only. So you will be learning English with us. I will try to make sure to speak slowly, and everyone will try to do the same thing, okay? Again, thank you so much for being here with us.
Okay.
Appreciate it. We can go to the next speaker. Okay, merci. Merci.
Okay, merci beaucoup.
Hayat, yeah, thank you, merci beaucoup. Hayat Bellekhal.
Hey, thank you for having me today.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, of course.
Thank you for having me today.
Yes, yes, Hayat.
So, am I audible?
Yes, yes, perfectly.
Hello.
Go ahead, please.
I'm Hayat, I'm from Algeria. I'm a global schools advocate, and I'm currently advocating for the UNESCO. My work requires changing the policies of education in Algeria and around the globe, networking with change makers all over the globe. And I'm very excited for this position, along with African Rebirth. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Hayat. Glad to have you here from my country. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Looking forward to see the great work that you guys are going to bring one day. Thank you. Okay, next would be, okay, that's name is hard. Joseph Mabrouche. Joseph, are you here?
Yes. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Yes,
Hi.
my name is Joseph Mbarushimana from Rwanda. Thank you so much for everyone. And thank you so much, Mr. Enoka Tumwin, the founder of African Rebirth. So I am a teacher by profession, and I teach economics and entrepreneurship in a secondary school. And I am also a master trainer of ICT among secondary teachers. So I am happy to be with you, and I hope to learn many things concerning to Africa and African leadership. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Joseph, and I hope we can provide that knowledge that you're actually looking for. Thank you so much for that, and welcome one more time. Next would be Joseph Dennett. Mahlet Sibsaib Heli. Mahlet Sibsaib Heli. Are you here? Yeah.
Yes, greeting to you all and thanks for having me on. My name is Malay Sabse. I am joining this call from Ethiopia. I'm a certified meditation and mindfulness trainer, and also a peace building and personal development coach and a peace activist. So it's an honor to be here, and I'm looking forward to meet with everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mahlet. It's so great to have you with us, and it is our honor as well to have you among us as well. Together for peace, of course. Thank you so much. Next would be Mazil. Mazil.
Hey, hi
So
everyone.
good to see you again. Hi.
Yeah, hi Salma. Hi everyone. Greetings from Tripoli, Libya. So my name is Mazig Bouzakhar. My background is a telecom engineer, and I work with a blockchain company, a Canadian blockchain company. I'm happy, and it's a pleasure to be a member ambassador with the great ambassadors from different places from Africa, and looking forward to to learn and share knowledge. And my interest is like in a digital transformation, digital economy, and environmental issues related. So these are my interests, and thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mazil. It's so good to have you, to really have you with us. It's a huge honor. I used to see you before in the, I think with the cohort, I remember, and it's so great to have you with us again. And I hope you will actually gain what you're looking for with us. Thank you so much again. Next is Nelson Mandela. Oh, Nelson Mandela is alive with us. Okay, would love to hear from you, Nelson Mandela. Are you here? Yeah.
Yes. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Salma, Amani, Enoch, and the rest. How are you doing? It's been a while. My
So
name is
good to
Nelson.
see you.
Yeah, yeah, it's nice meeting you again to work together. You know, it's wonderful. I'm Nelson Mandela from South Sudan. I am a national representative for African Voice as well as debate trainer. And I am also a youth peace committee chairperson here in South Sudan, advocating for peace, you know, and working with the youth. I am glad here to be with you, and I would love to contribute a lot. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Nelson. Nelson, that's really means a lot. And by the way, I am also the coordinator at African Rebirth. So I just remembered that I have seen you there. Okay, thank you so much again, Nelson. Appreciate it. Next would be Polite. Polite. Polite, we would love to hear from you. I love this name. Polite Zvayaru.
Okay, hello everyone.
Hi.
Yes,
Please introduce yourself.
Hello everyone. I'm Polite from Zimbabwe. I am a student at Malay State University studying. Hello. Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Polite Jairo from Zimbabwe. I'm studying archaeological heritage. I am also association. I am also a member of the International Open Museum, and I'm looking forward for good work relations. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for being with us, Polite. Thank you so much. Okay, next would be Jacqueline Modise. Jacqueline Modise.
Good evening, everyone.
Are you here with us, Jacqueline?
Yes, I'm Jacqueline Modise from South Africa. I am a communications graduate from the Tshwane University of Technology, human rights activist, refugee rights network volunteer at Amnesty International South Africa, member of the South African BRICS Youth Association, and a writer for the Center for European Progression. Nice to meet you all.
Thank you so much, Jacqueline. It's so great to have you with us as well. And nice to meet you too, of course. Karuna Pather Vilo.
Hi, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm Karuna.
Yes,
I'm from
yes.
South Africa. I am a current honors student in international relations at the University of KwaZulu-Natal. Oh, hi, Jacqueline. So cool meeting another South African here. I'm also a member of the South African Youth BRICS Association, a recent member, and I've just completed my honors dissertation in the impacts of COVID-19 on democracy. So yeah, looking forward to what next year holds for me. Hopefully masters soon, and yeah.
Wish you the best, Katrina, with that. I really do wish you the best, and thank you so much for joining us. We're so looking forward to see what you guys can bring later on. Thank you so much. Sidra, are you here?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, perfect. Go ahead. Yes, Sidra.
Okay, all right. So, hi everyone. Yes, you can call me more easier to know. It's in this December, if God will allow me. I'm from Alaska, and I am a physician, currently graduated this year. Then I am a project director for women's health and the project here at health and health and so my best for, I think, probably.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much. Even though it was not really clear for me, maybe for others. But again, thank you so much for joining us, and I hope you will have the day that you were looking for with us, of course. So thank you so much again. Timan Hlan. Sorry if I mispronounced your names. Timan Hlan. Yeah.
Hello everyone. I've already introduced myself. I'm the one who's doing the project with Peace First.
Oh, my apologies. Sorry, because I'm following the list and they are going up and down.
Yes,
Thank you again. So welcome one more time.
All right. All right.
Thank you so much. Yima Siraj. I think that would be the last one.
Can you hear me?
Yima Siraj. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Perfect. My name is
Yes, perfect.
and I'm from Ethiopia. Currently, I'm working at the National Election Board of Ethiopia as a project coordinator. And before that, I was the junior consultant of the overall operation and logistics.
Sorry.
So yes, looking forward.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yes. Carry on, please. Yima Siraj, yeah.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Okay, thank you so much. Yes, please carry on. Nuha, can you please mute your mic? Nuha. You will be next.
Hi. Did you hear me, guys?
Yes.
All right.
Nuha, you will be next, right after Yima Siraj. Yes. Yeah, perfect. Yima Siraj, can you please reintroduce yourself? I couldn't catch up on you.
Sure. You hear me, right?
Thank you. Yeah, it's perfect.
Nice.
Go ahead, Yima Siraj.
Okay, so my name is Leo, and I am from Ethiopia. So currently, I'm working as a project coordinator for the National Board of Ethiopia, the National Election Board of Ethiopia. And before that, I was the junior operation and logistics consultant, and we were doing a lot of things on the 6th national election, and looking forward for the ambassadorship. Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us, and we're so looking forward to have you with us as well. It's a great pleasure already. Thank you so much. Nuha, it's your time. Please now introduce yourself, Nuha. Thank you.
All right. Did you hear me well?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right. Nice to meet you guys. So
Nice to meet you as well, dear.
So my name is Nuhaila from Morocco, and I am 23 years old. I hold my BA in English studies and make some training in private schools and give some private or extra courses in English, and working as a journalist, as a translator. So I hope that I improve myself in another things. And nice to meet you again, guys. It is a pleasure to be with you, inshallah.
Thank you so much, Nuha. And so
thank you.
Thank you so much. It's pleasure is all ours as well. It's a pleasure to have you with us as well, and I hope you can have the journey that you were looking for. Again, thank you so much, Nuha.
Yes,
please, if I missed introducing any of you, please don't let me know. Thank you, Nuha. Please, if I introduce any of the ambassadors who are present with us, please do unmute your mic and present yourself, of course. Did I miss introducing anyone? Okay, if not, then we can, yes. Again, I do insist on muting your mics, everyone, because just to make the work more organized. Thank you so much again. Please, again, one more time, quick reminder, if I miss introducing any of you guys, please mute your mic and present yourself. Otherwise, we can carry on with the rest session. All right. That's a no. All right. Again, so nice to hear from all of you. It's a really huge pleasure to have people from different backgrounds, different countries, different cultures present with us. It's more than a pleasure, really. And I really am so excited to start this work with you guys. I mean, like, we're having great activities, and I'm still looking forward to see what each one of you is going to bring to the table. It's going to be super cool, and I'm so looking forward to it. All right. So thank you so much for being here and for just accepting the fact that you're going to be ambassadors of African Rebirth for this edition. And we promise to not let you down. And of course, that would be all with your help and your commitment, of course. Okay, so without further ado, I would love to hand the floor to Mr. Enosh one more time, so that he can highlight some points that can be needed for later on. Please, Mr. Enosh, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much. I will straight away share my screen, and we don't want, at African Rebirth, we don't like keeping people for a long time. So that's something you get used. We like people, getting knowledge to with a shorter time, but valuable time we want. So thank you very much. So there are people who didn't introduce themselves because of network issues. For example, Cedra, she's from Madagascar. Margaret from South Sudan. Who else? Nelson spoke. Noha, I guess, spoke. The Sierra from Burundi, she's having a lot of network issues. I guess there are those ones who didn't manage to introduce themselves. So I just wanted to highlight those. So Mohammed also has network issues. He's from Djibouti. So they're coming in, going out. But really a pleasure to see you all, and very energetic. And you guys look very awesome. So your faces reflect prosperity itself. So very good to see you. And that's why I was insisting to see your faces, to know the people we are going to work with. So I just want to highlight a few things, like you like the name African Rebirth, you like our missions, but it's good to delve more and see what you're going to do. In the few coming months. So I begin from here. So this is the most important part, and the last part where we highlight the responsibilities, the expectation from our ambassadors, but also you have a chance to tell us, how you best want to work together, because this is not just working together, but it's just cooperation, and with one mission as young African leaders. Anyone here is very young, and no one here is in their 40s or 50s or 90s. I don't see any grandma or grandpa here. So we have a very big future ahead of us. So that's what makes me very hopeful and for the future of Africa. So what's African Rebirth? And I like giving an analogy, like for something to be rebirth. So if someone tells you there is a need for rebirth, born again, there is something, two things must have happened. One, it must have died, and maybe it's getting to be resurrected. And so there is a need for more life for it to get the second footing on earth. Second, it must not be growing. So, you've seen like young people, young kids who are malnourished. A guy looks like not his age, proportion to his age, or he's not growing. So you are not so sure whether he's young or old. He's in the middle. So when you look at the continent of Africa, it is growing from that world of malnutrition. We are malnourished in many ways, in our economics, in our politics, in our even our social lives. We need a more rebirth for Africa. So that's where the name of African Rebirth is. So we want to revive a new, so some people would argue that Africa is a sleeping giant, and then sleeping giant needs more life to wake up. Others may say, no, it's living, but it's not growing. So we also have the opportunity to, to say, hey, wake up. It's time to grow and manifest the best we can for our continent. So this comes for our vision, African Rebirth, a prosperous and a united Africa. So when you look at yourselves, all of us here from different backgrounds. There are people who are Muslims, there are people who are Christians, there are people from North Africa, there are people from West, there are people from East, there are people from different, even our career choices that are different. I know Mazig is so passionate about tech, so he's a tech guy. David is a kind of guy interested in international relations. Others are interested in business. Joseph is teaching, he's a teacher. Another person, so one of the guy which caught my attention, which is kind of hilarious, he says he's aspiring to be a farmer. Now in Africa, everyone is a farmer by default, but saying you want to be a farmer, that's means you want to put it to another level. So you can see different aspirations. So we are diverse by nature, that's a given. So how do we bring all those forces that look like it's a diverse community to a one point of cooperation, to one point of teamwork towards the same vision? So we need that mindset, and that's where the African Rebirth. And so at the heart of African Rebirth, we dream of a new Africa united, and it all starts with us, the young people across Africa. We are all from different African countries. So how can we seize the moment and we take the old style a bit to rest, or we bury it to the best of our abilities, and we pick up a new momentum, a new movement, a new mindset of embracing prosperity, of embracing unity, of embracing a new sense of Africa that we are tired of. So that's our vision. Now, our mission: to defy mediocrity, inspire and empower young African leaders who seek peace, unity, and prosperity. That was our actual experiment. But the most important word here is mediocrity. You can empower young people with a mediocre mindset, with a mediocre, and you can all see we are all from African countries. We have same region, but our problems are interlinked in one way or the other. If it is not religion that is causing us division, it is tribes. If it's not tribes, it is bound colonial borders that were drawn to divide people. If it's not perpetual poverty. If it's not that, exploitation of our own resources. If it's not, in many ways, our problems are interlinked. So the best way to solve this problem is not isolation, it is cooperation. And that's where we bring, we want young people to really have this mindset of cooperation, right from the inception as young people. The people we see in leadership today, maybe they miss these chances, these platforms. So they grew up as military men. What they know is to give guns, is guerrilla war, but we have a better chance. We have a better future. We have a better orientation. So we cannot fall the victim of the same people. We must improve where they stopped. And that's why the true nature of Africa, the true hope of Africa, the cornerstone of prosperity of Africa lies in my hands and in your hands and in many young people's hands. because we make the biggest percentage of all, even not only in Africa, but the whole world. So why can't we seize that moment? And young people are very educated, very talented, very innovative, and very energetic. So why can't we use all those advantages to better our continent? Well, you might say that I'm still young, I don't have a position to, the influence to do that. No, you are not young to make a change. You're not young to make an impact. You can start from your community. You can start from your country. You can start from the organization where you work for. When we bring those little efforts from different backgrounds, we garner a bigger critical mass that we want to really achieve. And that's why African Rebirth creates a platform that spreads out to a whole part of Africa to gather that spirited ideas that are bringing together and working towards a solution. So that's our mindset. And mediocrity, I don't know, you might be speaking. Mazik, can you pronounce mediocrity in Arabic? For the Arabic speakers to get it to the best core. In Arabic, how do you pronounce it in Arabic?
To be honest, I don't know it. I have to check with the geography.
How about you in Arabic? Salma.
Yeah, you mean like mediocrity يعني جاوبت
Yeah, in Arabic.
توسط لا توسط هكا معتدل.
واسطة الواسطة بالك الواسطة.
فعلا.
Yeah, all right.
توسط أو اعتدال.
Okay.
So to repeat again, I want also to learn it, to repeat it again.
الواسطة.
Okay, so يعني in Arabic بالعربية التوسط.
Yes. So for my sisters,
and in French, it's médiocrité.
Exactly, mediocrity, Now you can translate it in your local language. I don't want to go there because we'll finish the whole time here. Mediocrity in French and trosso in Arabic. So for my sisters and brothers from Libya, Morocco, Egypt, Tunisia, you can relate that. It's translated. That's the meaning really I want to emphasize on. And for other people, for the French speakers who are here, Kojo from Toga, you can relate to that. So mediocrity is average life. Mediocrity is, performing under your potentials. Mediocrity is you are supposed to be at 90%, but you're in 40%. Not because you can't, just because you didn't put in the effort. And so, and this is the best example that you relates to Africa. Africa has so much potential. It's almost a catchword. Africa has the biggest resources. Africa has the biggest arable land. Africa has this and this and this, the future for the world. But how do you tell me you have the biggest arable land, but your people are dying of hunger? If you can't even feed the people you say Africa has the best diamonds. I don't see how diamonds are useful to Africa. They benefit. Ghana grows cocoa, but they buy chocolates when Ghanaians go abroad. It's absurd. Why can't we create chocolate industries that process the it in Ghana, in Accra, in West Africa, in Ivory Coast, so that people even buy it at a cheaper price? It is almost impossible for you to go abroad and don't bring chocolate. It's a crime, and it's so expensive. So such things that we have so much potential, but we have not put it to the best of our abilities. South Africa produces one of the best diamonds in the world. But how many diamond refineries are there and that are even interlinked to Africa. How many African countries export their diamonds in South Africa for processing to reduce costs when they are taken out? There are few. They are there, I know, but there are few. So what I'm trying to say is we have to study all these trends that have characterized our past, that we have really to defy this. And the hope is young people. You can't have a continent full of millions, but your people are the poorest in the world. You can't have a potential country, a continent that has so much to produce, but it is just reducing. It's depending on aid, yet it's supposed to give aid, you know? So the mindset of young people, we should embrace that. And as soon as we start embracing that, we shall look for solutions. So that's our mindset. If you forget everything that we've talked here, do not forget to define mediocrity. And that's why we are very accountable. And you will see in the little time we're going to stay together. We want our people to perform to the best. We want our people to, to emulate that spirit of excellence, of perfectionism, of accountability, of result-oriented, that we have lacked in the past and the present, by the way. Let me not go far. So that's about really African divide. And so as long as we think in that direction, these things, as you can see, you guys, I guess you see very well, this is a philosophical statement that in the history of mankind, no society has progressed with to the highest form of development and civilization without peace, unity, and generational prosperity. Tell me which continent, which country, which community has progressed to the maximum of development when they are running, when they're in conflicts, when they're fighting each other, just look at even this lower to families. Families that are ever at constant conflicts, struggles, disagreements, they do not prosper because they're always teaching each other. It's like the grasshoppers put in one glass, they bite each other, yet they also want all of them to get out. So we have to embrace this thinking because that's how we are going to revive ourselves, our continent, our countries, our communities, even empower from the beginning, empower yourself to be better. So some of the programs we focus on. So we know, so this PowerPoint was made a few months ago, I guess, yes. We had not defined the core principles that we want to focus on. So we want to focus on 4 things: leadership, diplomacy, entrepreneurship, and peace building, which is kind of number last there. So we want to focus that, and I will explain why we focus on that. Leadership, everything rotates and follows on leadership. Show me a prosperous society, I'll show you the quality of its leaders. Show me a leveraged society, it just tells you the quality of leaders we have. So leadership is a very critical moment, a critical component that makes up society, that makes up a country, that shapes the narrative of any society or any person. And that's why our emphasis is building leaders with a new changed mindset. Leaders who think that accountability is part of leadership process. Leadership that gives an account to what you do. Leadership that guarantees excellence, with a mindset of excellence, with a mindset of excelling, thinking big. Leadership that embraces others, that does not discriminate. And that's how we are going to capture the continent of Africa in a way that is beneficial to all of us. So diplomacy, because there are so many non-government organizations or even other organizations, they focus on empowering young people. But I think the missing link is educating young people or enlightening young people from the beginning, the importance of international relations. How do activities play out you know. How do you explain the nature of Africa from an international relationship perspective? You know, African problems are not only manufactured by Africans. 60, you might be surprised that most of them come from outside, you know. So we have to understand those navigations that help us to develop this consciousness when we are still maybe at a young age or start of our careers, and, you know, as we grow, that we have to understand the global dynamics of trade, or politics, or security from the get-go. And how did you convert these global forces and narrow them into an African perspective? How do you, for example, explain the conflicts that are going around in Africa right now, even currently, the conflict in Ethiopia? How do you explain it as a young person, as a person wanting to grow in leadership? How do you explain it? It's not only an Ethiopian problem, but there's so many geopolitical interests in. How do you explain the conflict in Mozambique, Cabo Delgado, that's going on? You know, all those. How come that the conflict is always around the rich reserved gas reserves in Cabo Delgado? How do you explain that? You mean that the local people who just woke up and started shooting each other? Not at all. There's a lot of forces in it. So we need to enlighten young people that we live in a world that is not fair, that the winners of the system, they must know the ins and outs. And the sooner you know, the better. So we don't want my passion and mission. It's not just to, mentor young people just to live in a vacuum, to see, oh, the world is like this because of this. We have to understand the real dynamics that shape the world narrative, that shapes our country's narrative, that gives you to question the bigger questions of the day. So that's the part of diplomas. And diplomas, we also go deeper and train something called African Model United Nations. So we are training diplomats. We are training how to negotiate. We are training how to, cut deals. We are training you to have stronger, capable communication skills. We are training you to have strong research, being informed to the core. And just recently, those who follow our social medias, we just graduated a class, that have been training for 6 weeks. And some of you here have been part of the cohort. So that's why we focus on also another important aspect, entrepreneurship. This is the backbone of every society, of every industrial society, the backbone, entrepreneurship. Turning ideas into realities, turning dreams into realities. Yes, we need to understand that to make money, you don't need to be in your 40s to make money. You don't need to be very old. You don't need to be from a certain family, royal, presidential, whatever. You can make it. And as a matter of fact, history has shown us that the most richest people in the world don't come from royal families. Have you ever asked yourself why? Why are those guys who come from well-to-do families are not so successful in the world? Have you ever asked why? I have also never dug deep to research on it. But simply is belief in yourself, self-confidence, self-information, self-education, self-nurturing for you to be the best leader you can. You have also to develop an entrepreneurship style, that solves problems. One of the things, the key characteristics of all entrepreneurs in the world is, there are so many, but there is one that is common in all: the ability to solve a problem. Entrepreneurs will tell you every problem you see in your society is a business opportunity. So if there is bad roads or poor transportation, provide transportation. If there is, garbage, people can throw garbage everywhere, create garbage bins. that will correct garbages, and people give you money. So every problem creates a solution. And that's what we want to build in the young people of Africa, that stop this mentality of, you know, the government will help us. No, the government also are seeking for help outside. So until we help ourselves, and so have you realized it's so easy to negotiate with a person, even in a personal life, when you're at a certain level? Because when you are at the lowest level, people will take you out, you have nothing to present. But when you're at a bigger level, there is a solution. You sit on the table with solutions. And that's what the world wants. The world wants more solutions than just theories and comments and degrees and something. So important to us. Peace building. What is peace building? Peace building starts from community, starts from family, starts from the country, and goes to the continent. Peace building, embracing diversity. One of the key things that have caused conflicts in Africa is ethnicity. It's called ethnic nationalism, you know, thinking that your group where you belong is the biggest or is the most important, and therefore others must bow down and worship your ethnicity. That is so wrong, because it is so wrong that it has caused a lot of problems that we can cure. We can't even cure right now. So embracing others, you know, seeing a person not from the lens of labels, not because he's a Christian, not because he's a Muslim, not because he's from a certain tribe. See potential, see interest, you know, what can we do to achieve something together for better of us and better and for the better of community. Peace building starts from that way. And when you take it to a higher level, peace building also, when you embrace some injustice in society, it also solves peace building. You know, joblessness causes conflicts, unemployment, because that's when young people get time to go into drugs and other crimes. But when you create business, you solve half of the problem. So the whole goal is being a solution, not a problem, or being a solution, not a deficit. So that's what we focus on. And the whole goal is creating a solution-driven economy, a solution-oriented economy, a solution. And who's the economy? Who makes the economy? The other people. And that's so those are 4 things we have narrowed down to the core. Now, these things we can all send you and you read it by yourself. I want to jump into you know, the core, the values we embrace as an organization. You know, I guess you could even sense some of the values in my presentation. Leadership, we embrace. We are looking for leaders. You know, leaders, and leadership starts from a few things. Punctuality. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about punctuality. You set a meeting with a brother or a sister at 3, the guy comes at 4. And what amazes me is, she's very happy, you know. He's even apologizing for coming early, I guess, by saying that, problems. Now, that mindset has costed us a lot. You know, the amount of time people spend on, you know, in delayed activities, delayed appointments, delayed results, it's enormous. So leadership starts from that, being a solution to society, you know, being a motivator, being an influencer for the good and for the betterment of society. You can't tell me you are serving yourself. That's not a leader. That's just a glorified king or something, serving yourself. So leadership comes with service, and you can't say you are servicing yourself. Well, you do service yourself, but you know, self-discovery leads to, you know, giving others too. So leadership starts from a few things, from how you manage your time, from how you manage your thoughts, from how you manage a few tasks you're given. Are you self-driven? Are you a solution-oriented personnel? That's what we embrace. Excellence. So we believe that no matter what activities you've done, no matter how good you are, no matter how you are experienced, but things without excellence are dead. You know, it's like the other saying that faith without action is dead. So we believe, we strongly believe that for a new Africa to thrive, excellence must be the norm. And because, why do I speak that? From the look of things, the way we do business, for example, all of you are from different countries. You always hear that, oh, there was a Chinese company, it contracted something. And you hear that after 5 years, these guys have discovered that today they have been cheated. And you're like, Jesus, are these people taking decisions in a sleep? Or are they first poison to take those decisions? So, and it goes around without accountability, you know, and millions of money wasted in that contracts that doesn't benefit. So the old style of doing things, the bureaucratic red tapes, the excuses that does not really bring results. We must eliminate that if we want to see prosperous Africa. Diversity. That's why it's called African Rebirth, because African Rebirth is not from a certain people. It's embracing the whole continent, and that's why we are here from all different backgrounds, but united with one passion and vision. Transparency and accountability. We want to be transparent. Even the way we conduct business, we work together. We want transparency and accountable. If you're given a task, can you really perform it? And are we accountable? You know, because it is accountability that you measure success, strength, and the way forward, the strategies to move forward. Unity and transformation, and then prosperity. This is just repetition. The whole goal is a united people. One person said that even if you can't unite as brothers and sisters, at least unite to survive. You know, unite to survive. Because this, from the look of things, these multinational companies, like from abroad, from Americans, from Canada, from everywhere, these guys are every time in a competition. But when they are launching something to go abroad or to unite, you find a lot of cooperation. So it's just survival. And that's all. If we cannot survive, I mean unite as brothers and sisters, at least let's unite with a purpose to survive for better. You know, at least the continent will move from one inch to another. But the best goal and aspiration should be to unite as brothers and sisters. But if that fails, at least let's unite to fight for the better. And here are some of the responsibilities now. Who is an ambassador? You know, ambassador now. We are going to the call for an ambassador. Who is an ambassador? Ambassador, you're the face, you are the ear, you are the mouth, you are the eyes, you are the head, you are the nose of an organization. Take an example, if you appointed an ambassador of the country, you are the image of the country, you know, you're actually more important than a person who's just sitting over there, because you carry an organization image, you carry an organization values, you embody all the values, you represent it even in absentia, because no one is going to be with you in Algeria or in Morocco or in Rwanda. You know, you carry out your work. So that's an ambassador. And you hold a very, very, very fundamental role. One of the key things I must say that why we have, you know, been out there from and captured almost the whole of Africa, it's not because we are very smart. It's not because we have strange tactical operations. I'm in Canada, but most of the work that our people have done in the past, it's through our ambassadors. So the success of our organization solely lies on our ambassadors, and I want to thank everyone in their even absentia that they have done a great job, and welcome on the board as we maneuvered through this role. So you hold a very, very, very important position to us and to our hearts and to our aspirations and desires. So this is don't take it lightly, because we hold so dear. We have been successful because our ambassadors program, because that's how young people connect to us. That's how even we'll be having those who have been in our cohort. That's how we connect even top politicians in African countries, top leaders, to come and inspire and give talks and inspirations. That's how we know them. How do you think I would know a person like a top politician in Zimbabwe? I am not from Zimbabwe and I don't live there. So it's through our ambassadors that we've been connected. So I want to say from the outfit that this is a very, very important position. So one of the responsibilities is to share, advocate. And sharing doesn't mean this traditional way of just social media, just posting on social media. Strategic sharing, the key people, you know that they can help, amplify the voices of young people across Africa. The key partners, you sharing it or even on social media, that's how the people can get to know, which is very, very important. So you are the face out there. All our projects, all activities will be shared through that way. Source partners in the home countries, I said about that, connect with leaders in politics, business, civil society organization, anyone you deem fit to be a solution to young people or to contribute to young people in any way. So that's one of your key projects. So I was listening to what you do. These are very important platforms you have. You are the civil society organization. Kojo is a diplomat in Togolese international affairs ministry. Majid is an expert in blockchain. So those are the kind of things we need. And someone said is an anti-corruption. Well, in Africa, when you touch on corruption, it's a very another story, because you'll be awakening a lot of demons. So that's a very, very, very important position you guys are holding. And the reason why we select you is because we've seen already the potential that you can connect as leaders. A leader, you don't have to connect from an inferiority point of view, but as a partner, as a solution. You're bringing a solution, and this guy needs it. Those who've worked in sales know that one of the key things that makes salespeople, sell is that they approach a customer not as a need, but they approach a customer from the solution that these guys need this solution, and they are confident about that. So those are some of the key things we want to do with you, and the benefits, how you benefit, enhance leadership skills, to be honest, through the activities AR organizes. So for example, if you approach a minister, if you approach a civil society leader, a top leader, if you organize young people to come to our programs or inspire them, there is the leadership challenge. You challenged, and people think leadership is just holding a position, being called Mr., His Excellency, Honorable. What? Those are just titles. They don't make up a leader. They just make up a title. They just amplify your ego, but they don't bring solutions. Leadership, real leadership is solving problems, is giving hope, is giving solutions where there is a gap. And that's how we enhance. Yeah, so through these networking opportunities, networking, not only you meet your fellow ambassadors from African Rebirth, but all through those connections you get, either in civil society organization in your country. We're also giving you a chance to manifest as a leader in your country, to manifest as a leader with a solution. Because you cannot approach a government official without a solution or just want to say hi. No, you're approaching it, you're connecting from a solution-oriented point of view. And that was giving an example, an opportunity to express yourself, to get out those barriers, because some of the people think, those positions are too high, me, I am too low. No, those positions are meant for you. You can even go beyond those positions. So we're giving you a chance to manifest that, to give, to try yourself out, to go out there, connect with the organization you've never connected with, connecting with people you've never connected with. So it's a very, very good platform. One of our ambassadors from Lesotho, very, very nice lady. I told her we need an MP, a female MP from Lesotho, and said to me, I don't have any connection. I don't know even anyone across politics. I even hate politics. I don't want to hear anything from politicians. They are liars, they are demons, whatever. The common things we all say. But I said, this is your chance to get to know them. Then how will you know them? And she just knocked to the office of one of the MP in their area. And the lady was very open. I said, wow, this is an opportunity that I'm waiting for. Let's exchange emails. We exchanged the emails, and Majid and Salma, who were in the last cohort, and Nelson can attest to that. The wonderful woman from Lesotho, Messina, if I pronounce her name very well, very smart, very intelligent, very articulate, but it was like breaking a glass ceiling. For her, she had blocked that anything to go with politics, no. So we are also giving a chance. And after the session, they continued the relationship. And she wanted something to do with media. She later discovered that the lady runs a private media. And that's how they connected, and she was very happy on that. So that's a small example that represents so many examples. To challenge yourself, to challenge yourself to hike. Because look, for me, I strongly believe with every nerve of my body that the people I'm seeing here on a Zoom, tomorrow I will make appointments to see them. You're gonna be very, very, very influential people, because we cannot attract people who just have small minds. We attract people who have the zeal to learn, to be better. So it starts from now. Oprah says that the best adventure you can ever make is to move in the direction of your dreams. So why shy to start it now? It's better to start moving right now. Of course, our ambassadors are featured on our website as a formal recognition, and Amani and Salma, they will be in touch with you on that for more information. So, of course, certificates that we certify our ambassadors after the duration of our community. But I say that the best experience you get, the best connection you get, they are not on certificate. Certificate is just a recognition, but the things you learn, the things you expect, permanently remains with you. The certificate is just a paper, but because it's a paper that represents what we've learned, we value it to also give it. So the expectation time duration we are going to be, so some people are saying, is it 2 months, 1 week, or after here? We discovered that the longer it takes, more people have more responsibilities, and we narrowed it to a maximum of 4 months. Now, we can graduate in 3 months. We can do this work in 3 months, but the maximum we can go is 4 months. To have something small, short term, but more impactful, you know, of course, you learn this with experience, you know, hosting many ambassadors. You find that people perform better in the first 2 months to the core. So the remaining 3 months, people have become so busy with other things, and you know, and so we don't want to get into that stage of just being, you know, in between. We want people to have energy to do that. And also the important thing is to give chance for more young people to come in, you know, connecting. The thing is, when you step in African Rebirth, you forever remain a family member. So you always remain a family member, as we do. I hope I spoke too much, but I guess it was important for you guys to understand the organization structure, what we want to achieve. It's not about us, it's not about Salma, it's not about our money, it's about really developing a new phase of Africa. And there is no better opportunity than this, having all young people across Africa coming together. And so thank you very much. I appreciate you. And if you have more questions, a few questions for sure, you can ask them. Then I'll hand back to Salma. Amani and Salma, they are ambassadors programs director. So they will coordinate most of the programs with you. They will chat in your box. Please reply them when they text. They just, they can even say hi, they're generous people. But when it comes to African Rebirth, they can be very, very, very intentional. So the people you work mostly with, of course, us as a team too, but they will communicate more. So Amani, I hope, Amani is from Tunisia, Salmi is from Algeria. I hope you guys have met them. So with those few words, anyone with a question? Anyone with a question? If no, that means that people have understood. It's my guess. If there is no question. So if there is no question, is that thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We will, I will hand back to Salma to end the meeting. But we'll be in touch. We are all in a group. Keep an eye to every message people send. And to be very, very awesome if we learn to communicate. So if you don't understand anything, just inbox or and ask for more inquiry. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure to have you. And I'm looking really, really forward to working with you and emulating the biggest picture we can ever make. So thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. Salma? You there? Hello, Salma. Today, I don't know why. Is it raining so much in Africa? There's so much network cutting, you know.
It's windy. It's windy in Libya, you know.
Oh yeah, I guess that's why. So many people have said that many people are supposed to join, but they have been trying joining, going. That's a solution we have. So help us create that technology, laws of our network, you know.
Well, the best way is to use satellite, you know, instead of having a landline,
yes.
or yeah.
Absolutely. So, Salma, are you back? Oh, anyway, and Manny, you have a few remarks you want to tell our dear ambassadors?
Oh, yes. So I want to thank everyone for being here. We are so happy to have all of you, our ambassadors. We'll be discussing rules in the WhatsApp group. So if you have got any questions, we're more than happy to answer you, everyone. So happy to be accompanying you during this experience. And I'm sure it's going to be a great journey with a distinguished cohort. So wishing everyone a good evening.
Thank you so much. It is a pleasure to be here, and thank you, sir, for the presentation. It was awful, and we hope, sir, if you don't mind, can you share, please, with us in WhatsApp the PDF?
Absolutely,
Please?
yes.
Thank you so much, guys.
Absolutely. Let me actually do it now. Let me do it now. Anyone with a comment too?
I want to say thank you, Energy, for the presentation and the whole orientation. We're really hoping for a very prosperous networking and journey into the future.
Nice. Okay, guys, I'll look for I'll look for the document. It's just not near. I'll just send it right after we end. So we've recorded. So those who've been having network issues, I will share the recording again with you guys, and we're good to go. So for the immediate activities we are going to have Salma and Amani. We will send a plan on how we are going to work together, the framework, now the real action plan. So we'll fall from that. And since it is towards Christmas time, holidays, people are taking it easy. So we might not be very, very, very active like we've been doing, because we actually have just a month, not actually a month. November is gone. So December period, people are so in a relaxed mode, and we respect that. As the end of the year, people want to be with their families, friends, and also to think about themselves for the new year. So we respect that. We will have a few activities before, like the 20th of December. We'll have simultaneous activities planned. And after 20th, we'll take a break. Officially, we'll close at African Rebirth, and we shall reopen in Jan with energy now. And so we have activities before 20th in there. So thank you very much. Oh, there is someone here who coordinates our Francophone chapter. Dative, are you around? Dative, are you around? She heads our Francophone chapter. So people were complaining in the beginning, the French people. Like, why do we speak only English? I'm saying I have no idea of French. So one of the generous people decided to help us coordinate that. Dative, she's from Burundi. And if she's here or not, I don't know. But
yes, I am. Can you hear me?
All right, good. Yes.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Enoch, for welcoming me. And I think, as you are saying, let me maybe try to speak a little bit of French to welcome also those who speak French more. Alors, bonsoir à tout le monde. J'espère que vous allez bien. Je réponds au nom de Dative. Je suis burundaise et je suis la chargée du chapitre francophone. C'est vraiment un honneur.
People want to see you.
Yeah, my video is on. It's maybe my network because my video is on. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, so voilà, je disais bienvenue à tout le monde, aux gens qui viennent des pays francophones. Je peux voir Djibouti, je peux voir Togo, peut-être sont les seuls pays que j'ai vus, mais j'ai vu aussi une personne venant du Burundi. Donc vraiment bienvenue à African Rebirth, c'est un très grand honneur et nous espérons qu'ensemble on aura une très très bonne expérience, qu'on va apprendre des autres et que voilà, nous allons servir l'Afrique pour avoir cette Afrique unie et prospère. thank you very much for everyone and welcome for this program of ambassadors. I hope we'll have amazing moments.
Okay, good. I see Salma is back. Salma, you back? Nice. I'm told
I had some internet issue. You know, it's raining in here. That's why.
Okay, cool. So back to Salma. Is the TV done or you?
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry. Yeah, yo, it's my network. So I was actually done. Thank you and welcome to everyone. We'll have amazing moment. Hey Selma. Hi everyone. And have a nice weekend, even if it's over.
Okay, cool. Thank you guys. Back to Salma. Have a good night, everyone. Enjoy your weekend, your last day of the weekend. Thank you very much. We'll be in touch soon. And Salma, back to done for you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Dativ,
you.
and thank you so much. So good to see you again, Dativ. It's been long.
It's so good to see you too.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You're
So again,
welcome.
as stated, we're going to be starting soon. We're going to be sending the outline for you guys so we can have an idea of what sort of or what type of activities we're going to have later on. Of course, we're going to keep in mind and bear in mind that you guys are all busy, are all occupied with other things. So all of these things are going to be bear in mind because we as well, we're students and we're all time busy. So we're going to bear everything in mind. And of course, we're going to make activities that are going to fit everyone's schedule, I would say. One more time, thank you so much, everyone, for being here and for taking part in this. And we really do appreciate your presence and welcome one more time. We hope you're going to have a great journey and it's going to be a great one. No need to worry about that. Me and Amani, we're going to take the lead on this and I hope you're going to love it and I hope you will not be bored by just taking part in this, all right? Yes, Amani, would you love to say anything?
I already said my closing words, so for everyone, looking forward to being working with you. So that's it.
Okay, good. All right. Inshallah, alhamdulillah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All of you, good night. Everything, whatever
Thank
you
you.
are. Thank you so much.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Of course, inshallah, yeah.